Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Coming Clean, the podcast that hopefully helps you build unstoppable confidence, live your potential, and reach your goals. Today,
You know what? I miss these sounds.
he's probably going to be doing a round of applause the entire time that I introduce him. So, Lambert,
Thank you, everybody.
We have him back, and we also have Jason back.
I love the soundboard.
So last week we did a little Q&A session. We took it to the Instagram stories. We asked y'all if you guys had anything specific that you wanted to know. And of course, we answered them last week. We did about 10 questions, and then we are back for another 10 more questions. Y'all ready for
10.
this?
Another 10. Another 50.
And another. Y'all ready?
Ready.
Trey, this is from one of my buddies.
Trey's your buddy?
Treyway.
Do you remember meeting him? He's like the completely tatted up guy, but as nice as he can be. Like the nicest human being on the planet. Really good dude. Ladies, if you're single, go follow him.
Whoa. Did he tell you to say that? Okay, so he asks, who takes up more closet space and who has better style?
The closet as it is set up, it's a big closet. It's split up 50-50, but
50-50. I've
some-
seen that.
there's some overflow.
Gun safe. Jesus Christ.
on the ground. Well, yeah, she might have more clothes. I just have other stuff in there. But you have a little bit of an overflow section in the middle that is on the floor. I don't know if it's for you like trying clothes on every day or what. But
Yeah, that's what it is. I try on clothes and then I just put them on the floor.
kind of on my side. But
And then they end up being like the cat's bed. And then I get mad that the cat has hair all over it and I throw it in the laundry and then it just cycles.
Easy.
But who has better style? I feel like Jason has really good style. You know what? It's weird because he usually just wears like
free t-shirts.
Branded.
Stuff. I'll wear it.
branded stuff every day. Like this is his uniform. But he
I like
actually
buying clothes.
has like a lot of really cool clothes. When he like dresses up, I'm like, is that new? He's like, no, it's 5 years old. I'm like, I've never seen you wear that.
I don't like dressing up. I like being comfortable.
Yeah, when you guys did that photo shoot, family photo shoot, Jason looked like a Russian mobster.
Yeah, and he had those clothes. Like he just had them.
Which clothes are you talking about?
You're wearing all black.
Oh. I like black. I like black, white, and gray.
There you go.
So the next question, Lamb, you want to ask the next question?
Oh,
The
wait.
next
Oh,
question
yeah.
is from Chantel Pontbrain. Actually, I don't know this girl. But
You know this girl, but you don't know
she's
this
French.
girl? Did she?
Who said I love you first? Ah!
Yeah, I think I remember where too.
Oh!
It's kind of a funny place to do it at, but
Yeah,
Wait.
you know,
why?
when the moment hits, like it doesn't.
Wait, you got to tell us.
We're
Where?
on a date. We're watching a movie.
What
We
movie?
were laying on this very comfortable couch.
We're at a movie theater that had couches for.
What?
Have you guys ever been to a place like that?
It's
Before
pretty
that?
cool.
Have you been to that theater?
Been to AMC and I'm an investor.
No, but what movie were we watching?
We were at the Lego movie. That's all right. It doesn't matter what the
It just,
movie was.
he's
We
like, when
both
the mood
enjoyed it.
hits, like when the Legos are, you know.
I might have been crying in that movie too.
Yeah, he literally told me that he loved me in the Lego movie.
Wait. Do you remember what scene?
He probably wasn't even, he was probably so nervous that he probably didn't really watch the movie.
I was probably enjoying the movie too much to notice that you were there, and then I was like, "Oh, sorry, babe, I love you." sorry, I wasn't paying any attention to you.
Yeah, the Lego movie. That is like the weirdest place someone, you know, probably has ever said I love you to someone.
Did you guys share popcorn?
We shared more than that. Just kidding.
She reached deep into that popcorn bucket. Am I right?
Whoa. Okay, Lamb, you want to ask the next question?
All right. Handra. She asked, in 3 months, in 3 months postpartum, and I've lost 15 pounds. It's been another 3 months, and I still haven't dropped it. Advice.
Ooh, well, that's a good one. Well, one thing that I have recently rediscovered is if you hit a plateau, try something else. Something else could be fasting, right? Yes, they are huge advocates of fasting. I fasted actually like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And it's actually in my ebooks. I wrote a chapter about it then when I was fasting, but I hadn't fasted for so long. And then I hit a plateau. I was going through, certain things, and they recommended to fast. And I was like, you know what? Why not try it again? It's been a while. I don't even remember when I fasted before, like what that was like. And it's crazy, like how beneficial fasting is. So
now you do it every day.
Now I do it. Well,
most days.
Mostly every day. But if you have hit a plateau, obviously trying something different, switching it up. Do you count your macros? Do you not? Because that's also going to help, because you need to be in a calorie deficit to be able to lose weight. If you don't count macros, what you can easily do is start tracking your foods that you're eating typically on a daily basis. Find out where your calories are right now, your fats, your proteins, and your carbs. And then from there, let's get into a calorie deficit. Also, are you doing cardio?
Trying to get her to sign up for the Fit and 5?
You can sign up for the Fit and 5. The Fit and 5 is such a great program to help you kickstart your journey. It is a 3-part diet protocol that you can learn 3 different types of styles of dieting with carb cycling and all kinds of stuff. You learn about your macros. You learn about healthier foods that are going to benefit weight loss or whatever your goals are. But we just got to figure out first, how much food are you eating? Are you switching it up? Are you doing cardio? What do your workouts look like? All of that, play a huge factor. Are you breastfeeding? Obviously that plays a factor too, because it is going to be a bit harder to be in such a calorie deficit, because you need to get in calories to be able to produce milk and, supply for your baby. But there are, healthy ways to go about that.
Yeah, and also switch up like the types of workouts you're doing. Don't just do the same stuff over and over again, because you'll just get into like where your body is used to doing that over and over again. So switch it up. Do HIIT, do high rep, low weight, do high weight, low rep. Just any different type of workout than you're normally doing to kind of shocking all your body.
Yeah,
also have someone or something that's going to push you.
Yeah,
that's also very important. Like if you're just, not having any sort of external motivation other than yourself, sometimes you'll get complacent. Whereas if you have something or someone else there, like it's going to be a constant driving factor. So I think that's also pretty helpful.
Yeah. And you know what? When your baby is napping, I don't know if you are at home, stay at home mom, but when your baby's napping, that's a great time for you to work out. Or, when you put your baby down for bed at night, or, babies, when they're babies, they sleep a lot. Lock your door, set your alarm, and go on a run. It'll be really great to get outside, to be in nature. It's a really great cardio. Like running is such a great way to drop weight. And we actually just went on a run yesterday. Even if it's like 15 minutes, add, 5 minutes every week to your run. But there's so many different ways to go about it. But great question.
Fasted cardio,
even better. But yeah, fasting is, I only fast for anywhere from 14 to 16 hours. As a female, you really only have to fast for 14 hours. Males have to fast for at least 16 hours. And Lambert actually fasts for, how long do you fast? 18 hours. Damn.
I nearly lose my life every day.
And then how long do you fast?
Depends, 16 or 18.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I do 18 is because it bumps your HGH. So I was like, oh, okay. But another good thing too is like our definition of cardio is completely different than like average person. You know what I mean? So if you want to get a good head start on cardio, I recommend joining F45 or getting a trainer to like a boxing trainer to kick your ass in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
or do like UFC classes, like just so you know, like, okay, this is cardio.
Yeah.
None of like the Stairmaster.
And that's great too, signing up with a trainer or signing up going into a class, because it's definitely going to force you to get outside your comfort zone. You're going to meet like-minded people, and it's going to force you to like really get your butt in gear.
Don't hate on the Stairmaster. Heart rate is heart rate. You're hitting that heart rate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you're self-motivated and you can make yourself do that, that's great. But if you're not and you need to join a class to have something to go to every 3 days a week or whatever, then do that.
If you got the knees for it, do it.
You know who loves the Stairmaster? Kyle Jones.
Oh yeah,
He
Kyle
lives
Jones.
on the Stairmaster.
What's the next question, Lamb?
Next question is by Sunshine Nightfall. Look at that. Two contradicting things. But what are you looking forward to the most during this next chapter all together?
Ooh. Woo! I love you. You love me. We're all a big family. I don't know. You know what?
A kid's show.
Ooh,
On
a kid
YouTube.
show on YouTube. I love
Yeah.
that. We have so many things that we've been working on this past year that are going to be launching in 2022. And I'm so excited that Lambert's now living in Dallas. We're back, part of the crew.
PK and crew.
Yeah, PK and crew. We have so many things that, is going down. Like, I just cannot even wait. For example, we have an app launching. We have a baby brand launching. We have a clothing line launching. I mean, we have so much.
Fitness retreat.
Yeah, fitness retreats launching. So much stuff that we've been working so hard for that, we don't really talk about much because it's just, you want to put your head down and grind.
Like the fitness church.
I know. Hallelujah.
Praise Jesus, lift
Let's
those
do
30 pounds.
We're getting into NFTs, which we still
Oh my God,
are in the dark
NFTs
about.
too?
But
Woo.
Yeah. So there's so much
full
stuff
force
going
into that.
on. So it's really exciting.
I'm most excited. Well, what is it about? Is it about us three?
Yeah.
Our journey, our officially adopting Lambert. Also raising P, like teaching her, like she's starting to get to the age where she's becoming like coachable. So like super excited about what we get her into and what she's able to become as a little person.
Acts like a 2-year-old, but has got a mind of a 6-year-old.
I know. She's so smart. It's crazy. Okay. What's the next question?
Next question is, ask Jason, how'd you get so shredded, bro?
Yeah, bro.
It didn't happen overnight. A lot of. I mean, I still don't. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm getting there. But a lot of discipline habits that I've put into my life. Fasting, doing cardio almost every morning early, and then working out every day. Watching what I eat. I've done a lot of the macro counting thanks to her. I've been in that for 2 years now, but it's just a lot of discipline, really. And I mean, I love the gym, so I could spend hours a day in there, and I think that overcomes a lot. Even if I do cheat a little bit here in a meal, I just have I have a passion for the gym and just love being in there. I'll outwork what I eat, most days, but just building a habit every day of doing the things that you need to be doing and putting yourself in a situation where you're not giving yourself access to the things you shouldn't be eating or doing. So comes down to habit.
Yeah. And also, like, I think it also stems with Jason as the gym makes you feel good, and it makes, your endorphins going. It makes you typically just like a all around better person, a happier person, a more motivated person. That energy that you get from the endorphin release from going to the gym is really beneficial for Jason and what he battles too. So yeah, he's definitely just made it a lifestyle. He eats healthy on a regular basis, and he has good habits that he's created for himself. So
Yeah, cheaper than gym and therapy, right?
true. It is. That is true.
Very cheap. So think about that. Like if you're taking meds and, you want to change your life, like think about how much you're spending on meds per month, per 3 months, 6 months.
Natural
healthy.
ways to do everything.
Yeah.
You could have a premium membership at Eagle now.
Yeah. No, it's true.
We're not saying do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, but it is true. Like medicine, medicines, food, exercise, that is what needs to be preached. That's what everyone needs to kind of integrate into their lifestyle. Like I was saying, I just started fasting not that long ago because I was having health issues, and I went to 2 different specialists, and I fasted for like a week or 2, and all of the issues that I was having like went away. I didn't have to take any medicine. I didn't have to do anything. It's from fasting. So you can truly heal yourself from the inside out by having a good diet and working out.
Which is not talked about enough.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes. Your body can do crazy shit.
True. What's the next question, Liam?
Next question is by W. Chapu. Chapu. Asked if you guys are considering having another child besides me.
You're a lot.
I literally just go into like 2 rooms, just the room and here.
I know. In the kitchen.
And the bathroom.
The kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
And the bathroom.
Okay. We're adding on.
And you whipped out Call of Duty too, so I was like, damn, I'm like, oh,
Not 5 rooms.
I'm 14. And then, yeah.
I know. I literally feel like I have a teenager upstairs. Like, he goes in his room, he goes on his computer, he goes into the kitchen, and then he goes into the movie room and plays video games. And he leaves to go get food. That's it.
It is like having a teenager. We have a toddler and a teenager.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, the plan is, whatever she wants, but I think it's at least 1 more.
Yeah, at least 1 more, maybe 2. I say 2 more, and he's like, whoa.
2, dang.
We need some more full-time help around here. If we're gonna have 2 more.
Yeah, it literally takes a village. But no, we are officially getting married in April, and then we are going to hopefully try right after that. So we'll see how it goes.
Never stop.
Wait.
Never stop
What
trying.
are the names? Like for
Well, we can't say Lambino.
What the
No,
hell?
I'm just kidding. Eliza.
Lamberta or Lambino?
Lamberta.
Eliza.
Oh, Eliza. That's a good one.
That's your middle name.
Yeah. That's also my entire dad's family middle name.
Oh, wow. Where'd they get that?
It's from our grandpa.
Really?
By the way, my grandpa was like 60 years old when he had my dad, and my mom and my grandma was 22.
Damn. What the heck? That's like Brody.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Oh, wow.
You know what's funny?
Shots fired. Don't listen to this, bro.
No, you know what's funny? He owned a bank.
Of course he did. Of course.
makes a little more sense.
That does make more sense now. I can see Lambert being 60 dating a 25-year-old.
What?
For
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. I see that too.
Or 20,
what's up, baby girl? How old
or
are
the other
you?
way around.
Never mind.
Him being 25 dating a 60-year-old.
25 to 60-year-old? Oh.
He's done that too.
Don't talk about that.
That's kind of his deal.
He's done that too.
It's in genetics.
It is in the genetics. Oh my God.
It's hereditary.
Oh my gosh.
I
That's
have
for
some
another
ideas,
conversation,
but I'm
you
not gonna
guys.
say it. I'm not gonna say it.
He's sweating now.
Sweating. I'm like, oh, man.
All right, next question.
Next question is from Aim Rose. She had a great question, actually. How do you guys manage to have busy work lives, have a child, and maintain a healthy relationship?
I like how you ask those questions. It's a healthy relationship.
I should wear a suit. And
I honestly think this
show.
is something that we're still working on. I think there's a lot of room for improvement in this. It's hard to balance it all. We had a nanny for a while that was full time, and it's just really hard to find someone you trust with your little one.
First of all, she was
8 hours a
10th of
day.
a nanny.
Hold on. I'm trying to avoid getting into anything about who these people were, but
Yeah, I mean, we try our best, but we are still also figuring it out. We work from home. So, I mean, for the most part, so that is great. But then obviously we don't want to be working all day while Presley's not getting attention or learning, or, we're adding value to her life as well. So what works best for us is creating a schedule. We try our best to create a schedule where he'll watch Presley and then I'll work, and then I'll watch Presley and he'll work. We also have a great support system with his family. So right now she's over at her Omi's house hanging out. Yeah.
I thought she was sleeping this whole time.
Oh my God.
I was like, yo, how long has this child been sleeping for?
So that's really great. We also signed up for a gym that has an option, to bring your child up there for 2.5 hours, and you can work and work out. They have like a area that you can work and take conference calls or meetings or whatever. So we yesterday went up for about 1.5 hours. We didn't work out up there. We worked out at home, but we went up there and dropped her off at Kids Care and we worked. So we try our best to kind of like figure out, what makes the most sense. And when it comes to like having a healthy relationship,
I think we're definitely still working on this.
We are, but I feel like we're in a better place than we've been in a really long time. We went through a rough patch there for a while because, having a kid and moving in together and all the things and bills and life events and, everything that can go on in your life, it can add up. And, if you don't have like that foundation of communication and, working things out, we were still trying to like, even with having a child, we were still trying to like figure out each other and figure out what makes each other tick and what makes each other happy and what we want out of a relationship and whatever. So it's been a learning experience. We are, I think we're in a better spot than we've been in a while. Don't you agree?
Yeah. I just think that it gets put like, if you look at the priority of the things that you had mentioned, whether it's work, family, and then like us and our time, I feel like we don't necessarily give that priority, and you can tell. Like, she gets a lot of attention. Obviously, work gets a ton of attention, but we've got to make more time for us, and I think that's important for anyone that's looking at that. You've got to make the time, and work on you. Make sure that y'all are happy and you're doing the things that brought y'all together in the first place. So
yeah, I feel like
we took a risk on that too, like firing a nanny and then doing this all by yourselves, and then you guys did good on that. I think, you have to, it's like a project, the child is a project, your relationship is a project. You got to like focus on one thing at a time and then move on to the next project.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that is something that we have for a while kind of like put on the back burner. It was our relationship because we have a daughter and like she gets all our attention. Then we have multiple businesses and work and this and that and whatever, and that gets a lot of our attention because obviously work gets half of your day at least. But yeah, recently we've been trying to, hey, you plan a day, that type of thing. Like, we need to start making our relationship more of a priority, even if it's going to get lunch and putting our phones away and not talking about work, just talking about.
Oh, is that why you guys disappeared? I'm like, where'd they go?
Or even like going for a walk, and not talking about work. We work together, so that's like, always the thing we talk about, but it's about not talking about the things that you always talk about, asking about how's your day, like, those types of things. So we did struggle a little bit because we both work in the house. We know what each other is doing all the time. He doesn't go to work and I don't go to work, and then I'd say like, oh, how was your day? So it's kind of getting a little bit more creative. But I think we're doing a really good job. At the end of the day, if it's important to you, then you'll figure out how to, get back to the beginning feeling, I guess, of, in the beginning, oh, you always did this or did that, or, you felt a certain way in the beginning because it's the beginning, but there's nothing that you can't always kind of stay in the beginning phase.
Yeah, they need to release another Lego movie, am I right?
Exactly.
I think there was a new one.
It was, right? Star Wars, I think. I'll go to that one.
Yeah.
You're not going to be on our couch.
I can be on our couch.
I'm like, just kiss, you pussies.
You and Presley can be on the one next to us.
Okay, what's the next question?
Next question is from Sharmel. Sharmelazi.
Oh, that's good.
Is it a she or he?
Sharmelazi.
They had a question about fitness and asked, if I take 3 weeks off from the gym, will I lose my progress? I just took 3 weeks off the gym.
I'm at like 3 weeks right now. No,
Did you
the
lose
gym,
your
but
progress?
diet.
You know what? I try to maintain a good, diet. Just basically making sure I'm eating protein and not too much carbs throughout the week.
Working on those carbs.
Damn gout. But you could lose progress though from like 3 weeks if you're on like medicine, if you're hurt or something. So it really depends.
Yeah.
I think it also depends on how intense your training typically is. Like if you're going every day and you're, setting benchmarks week after week and going up in strength, and then you take 3 weeks off, yeah, you're going to lose some strength.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're talking about aesthetically or cardio there's things that you can obviously do in your diet to kind of keep you where you were, but strength, that's something you can't replicate that without being in the gym. So
yeah, yes,
it isn't that long though.
It's not, but you're right. With the strength, you can definitely lose strength. You can definitely lose endurance. The great thing about staying in shape is the saying is true. Your diet is key. So you can definitely stay lean, and you can even stay cutting with just a healthier diet. The great thing about it though is you have muscle memory, and it's going to come back very easily. You're going to get it right back, picking it back up. So yes, you can potentially lose progress in different departments. Doesn't mean you're going to gain weight or whatever. You can still keep that up with a healthier diet, but you can definitely easily get it back with muscle memory.
Nice.
I wouldn't stress about 3 weeks. 3 months, you're gonna have a little bit of a setback.
You'll be stressed.
You're gonna have a little bit of a setback, but 3 weeks is not much, depending on how you're dieting.
Yeah, and it really does depend on your diet, because if you aren't, let's say you take 3 weeks off and you're also taking 3 weeks off like macro counting or on your diet, and you're just like not eating enough, also going back to the gym, you're going to feel weaker because your body's not as nourished and as fueled as it once was. So it all depends on your diet. And yes, you are going to, have a little bit of setback for progress, but you have muscle memory, so you're just going to get it right back.
All right. Delazander. That's a crazy name. Asked Jason, how'd you know she was the one?
Yeah. How did you know? Thank you for asking this one.
I'm still questioning my decision every day. Every day.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I don't know how to answer this one, but you just know. You find out someone that's gonna like push you to be who you want to be.
Put up with you.
Who also puts up with you, who attracts you, excites you, all the things, and just it'll hit you, I guess.
It hit me.
So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I don't know. How did I know? It just felt right.
Just remember that. And when all the times when you're mad at me, she's the one. I picked her.
He's like, that's her. That's who I want.
Yeah. So
You're the one I want.
Great.
Is that it? That's
How-
all?
how
That's all you had to
did you-
say?
how did
That's it. Damn. That's
how did you know? How did you know? Let's turn the question on Paige.
How did you know?
I mean, well, when I met you, I loved you to play crickets.
You talk? No. Does it stop?
No, it
Damn,
doesn't.
lady.
No,
So
no.
many crickets.
Exactly. Keep going. No, but first off, I've known Jason for a really long time. I actually had a crush on him when I was like 20 years old. I just thought he was such a dreamboat. Jason.
Oh,
Literally. Wrong one. I just thought he was such a dreamboat. I always had a crush on him. But I was like, you know what? He has a little bit of growing up to do just because he was a young guy. And I just, wanted him to grow up a little bit. But the funny thing is, through the Instagram years, when Instagram was started and stuff, I found him on Instagram, and then he was dating someone. I was like, oh man, he's dating someone. shoot.
Think
And then
about it
like,
right now.
and then he was dating this girl for like so long. And I was like, oh my gosh, are they like gonna ever get married, break up? What? Like, I give up, you know, because I'd always like check back on him. And then
She kept tabs.
I did.
Despite me being blocked.
I kept tabs.
You blocked.
I did block
I
him
was
because I didn't
blocked.
want to keep looking at his page. You know that? You know, like when you don't want to keep looking at someone's page, so like you block them so they don't pop up on your thing or anything like that.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
I just go through a whole list. I'll be like, all right, next.
What's funny is like.
No, I'm saying that you
when
can
I
still
first
search
met
for
her,
them.
She had like, I don't know, not really any followers. And the next time I saw her profile, it was like 4 million. I was like, what the fuck happened?
And I'm
What
blocked.
happened here? I'm unblocked, I guess. I see her again.
Yeah, well, then our mutual friend Jason Poston, I was doing a business deal with him, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm doing this business deal with Jason Sebastian." I was like, "Jason Sebastian, point, lead the way." And he's like,
You're on the phone. You're a professional. Huh? You're like, oh yeah, sure, I'm interested.
Yeah, I did. And then I was like, "Oh my gosh, what are you guys doing?" And then he's like, "Oh, you should, take a look at his." Business. So he sent me your thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot I blocked him. So I unblocked him, and then like I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think he's dating that girl anymore. And then when it came about to like do this business deal with him, instead of doing the business deal, we started just dating.
Started doing the business.
We started doing the business
A whole different business.
deal.
Yeah, more money out than in.
Exactly. So yeah, I have honestly always had a crush on him, and I feel like I manifested this.
And now you guys have a brand called Little Buddy.
He's my little buddy.
What? That is our pet line. It gets neglected. Soon enough, we'll do something with it. It's a nonprofit. Go check it out.
Go check it out.
Little Buddy brand.
All right, you guys, that is all for us today. We are ending the Q&A. If you guys like Q&As, just let us know if you guys want to see more Q&As. I know Lambert had some like really funny podcast ideas, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to go to Apple Podcast, rate and review the podcast. If you're watching it on YouTube, I would love to know like what kind of questions would you like for the next Q&A. So comment them below. If you're not watching on YouTube, you guys can watch this on YouTube while you're doing cardio, cleaning the house. If you need some laughs, just go subscribe to the YouTube channel. And again, if you guys like this Q&A and want to see more Q&As, just let us know. And we will see you guys next week.
Peace.